Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and now that the 2017 NFL season has ended, it's never too early to start prepping for the 2018 season. That's what we'll do in this off-season outlook video. It'll almost be like a guide to the off-season leading up to the 2018 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears came into the 2017 season with a plan to sit rookie quarterback Mitch Trubisky the entire year and roll with Mike Glennon. Well, that didn't go quite as they planned it, as they eventually went to the second overall pick earlier than expected. The offense was essentially the same. They were led by their 1-2 punch in the backfield, Tariq Cohen, a rookie out of North Carolina A&T, and veteran Jordan Howard behind a solid offensive line. Defensively, I thought they were vastly underrated and looks to be a strong group next season. Now, Chicago wasn't overmatched or blown out in any games this year. They played a lot of tight games, but that competitiveness wasn't enough to keep John Fox's job as the head coach moving forward. Looking at some of the Bears' key free agents heading into the offseason, there are some big-time, high-priority guys, in my opinion, that are integral to team success. Kyle Fuller enjoyed a stellar season, reminding everyone why he was a first-round pick. I thought both linebackers, Christian Jones and Howard Jones, no relation, brought a lot to the table, and at worst are strong depth guys to have on the roster. Punter Pat O'Donnell is one of the best in the business and is a legit defensive weapon. Now, on the intriguing side, I think both Prince Amukamara and Bryce Callahan are good players and should find their way back onto the roster. Amukamara's price tag will determine whether or not they'll make that happen. Left tackle Charles Leno Jr. had a really good season this past season. The Bears' offensive line is an underrated one and does an excellent job in the run game, and a guy like Leno allows you to run weak side, which speaks volumes of the talent that he possesses. Defensively, rookie Eddie Jackson was a big-time playmaker for the Bears this season. Jackson just finds the football, as evident by his 2 interceptions on the season, and he's proven to be a huge steal as a 4th-round pick. I know this seems a bit simple, but wide receiver is really the only major need, so to speak, for the Bears, in my opinion. This team has a lot of depth and talent across the board, and based on how they attack free agency, when it does come down to the draft, it may only be a wide receiver as the major need and depth elsewhere on the roster. Contrary to popular belief, I think general manager Ryan Pace has done a good job adding talent to this roster. He's lived by the mindset that it doesn't matter where you play, only that you can play. This team will be much better moving forward with this type of approach. So that's it for this off-season outlook video. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes and leave us a 5-star rating to the Football Game Plan podcast, and also subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network located at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And finally, visit the link at the bottom of the screen to get a more in-depth off-season outlook from our Football Game Plan analysts.